Why are you here manifesting? Is it because you feel lack and incomplete in your life? Will this manifestation of yours will be able to fulfill your life in a way you expect it to be? Let's discuss this in detail about all these questions in this video. Welcome to Treasure in Your Garden YouTube channel. I'm Zeba, your host. I'm a manifestation and transformational coach. I teach people most effortless and natural way of manifesting without any techniques, just by realizing their true self. Through the teachings of non-duality and law of assumption, I have contemplated my life in every area. And hence, whatever I teach in my videos are solely based on my experience and I take 100% responsibility of it. And that is why I'm confident of its success. If you want to work with me, find the details of it in the description below. You can also find me on Instagram and Spotify at Treasure in Your Garden. So, the first question I would like to ask you here is, why are you here watching this video or even believing in manifestation? It might be because there is some kind of hope or quest to want these things to work that are so illogical to a normal man who lives unconsciously. You might have landed here by investigating and trying to look for answers for what manifestation is all about. Who is the one that is searching for answers? If you are your beliefs and thoughts, then who is the one that is searching for something different and following the intuition? Who you truly are. To understand this, you need to first understand who you are not. The human you think you are is barely an unconscious vessel through which you have been living your life. It is unconscious because you never took a conscious responsibility of what you allow in your world. You were influenced by your childhood and the environment you have been living throughout your life till now that shaped your beliefs and thoughts. These thoughts and beliefs are coming from a program which your subconscious mind has accepted as the truth. And whatever your subconscious mind has accepted as the truth of your world is the only thing that you will be receiving and living in your physical reality. So, just because you were unconscious back then as a child and accepted the programs which as an adult you do not like to experience, you are not obliged to choose the same or be the same and experience the same reality. You have a choice. You have a choice to consciously choose for yourself and reprogram your subconscious mind to the programs you would like to experience in your life. That programs that are beliefs and thoughts of your liking and that which are in alignment of your desires. So, coming back to the question, why are you here? Why are you manifesting? Because you somewhere believe that there is this divine power that is beyond the understanding of our human mind that is creating and shaping our lives. Only that the power is never outside, but it is you. When I say you, I'm not addressing to your human. I'm addressing to the one who is aware of the human you are. You need to realize the true purpose you are in this spiritual journey is because you believe there is some power in you that can actually get you what you want. But you have mistakenly considered that power is your brain. Not denying our brain is the most amazing and wonderful tool that has potential of endless creativity, but it is not responsible for the creation of our reality. Yes, it is most essential part through which reality is created, but it alone is not responsible for creation. It is just a tool that generates thoughts, that too based on the programming it was exposed to throughout the years. There is something more powerful than brain. In fact, most powerful than any entity in the universe. that is your true self, which you can call as observer, awareness, consciousness, higher self, etc. All these terms points to the same source, which is your true essence, and through which every single thing in your world is getting its place. It has been responsible for the changes happening in your world all along. It's just that right in this moment you have realized that it was the source. The true essence of you, which is this observer, is what you always are. It's just that the most of the times you have been obscured by thinking. In this moment, if there are no thoughts, who are you? You are just this being, the presence, the life. Our desires play a vital role in our spiritual journey. In fact, they are the reason why we are here. It's so silly if you can realize a person without a desire is very much happier than the person who has a desire. Because the person who doesn't have any desire have nothing to think about or work on, whereas the person who has a desire is in constant struggle to fulfill that desire. And that's how we create suffering. And it is good that we are creating suffering, because we can learn a lot from suffering than with nothing. And there are more chances to be awakened as you suffer, because suffering is the gateway of awakening to realize your true self. So we are sent on this earth, a desire is born in us, then we are likely to suffer in the quest to fulfill our desire. And through this suffering, we are pushed to realize this greater dimension of us, which is more than the human we are. And realizing this awareness we can transcend all of our suffering. You then realize the need is only for the human, the ego which is in us. But the true self of yours, which is this awareness, doesn't require any desire to fulfill it. Because being awareness in itself is fulfillment. It is being free from any attachments and just being, and being aware of every moment, the life itself. And being awareness, you're able to be aware of all the things that are happening in your mind, hence not controlling your mind, but letting it be and understanding for what it is. That is nothing but past conditioning and old programming. You cannot do anything to it other than seeing it with compassion. And that's how you let go of the old narratives that are in your mind, by letting them be, and that's how you release them, by not resisting them. If you're not resisting them, then you are just letting them go. But if you are resisting them, then it is telling only one thing, that is how unconscious you are in this moment, that you cannot see for the ego it is. But our true purpose is not just to manifest our desires. Our true purpose is to discover who we truly are and wake up from the sleep and see how we were unconsciously living our lives. Waking up from the unconsciousness and being conscious of who you truly are, the I am, the awareness that is beyond human. You are this all the time and have been this all the time. It's just that you consciously are aware of it now. So what it has to be, why it has to be hard to manifest when throughout your life you have been unconsciously manifesting anyway. When you are being an observer, you are just observing, just noticing everything that is happening. The observer doesn't get affected of what's happening in your world. It just observes. It is being the awareness behind every movement. This way you detach from all the old programming and negative thoughts that are bothering you unconsciously, and see the now as a pure blank slate with no taints of the past. In this moment, there is no reality, and you are being an observer of your life, which is in front of you. Now, when you desire for something, you already know it is the truth of your reality, because Anything that has to manifest, it has to come from your observer. And you, as an observer, see your reality in its fulfilled way without any attachment and continue enjoying your life. And this way, you automatically allow your desires to manifest in your reality. When you realize this, you will be living your life full of bliss and contentment because you discover the source of everything that is happening in your life. I hope you enjoyed this video. You can follow me on Instagram at Treasure in Your Garden for daily tips and content on manifestation and discovering your true self. Also, subscribe to my newsletter to receive profound articles. Thank you so much for being